What is going on, everyone? This is the Alpha Heel, and we are live with Apex Prime. It's been a while, and I've got my cohort with me, co-commish, coherent. I didn't plan that, by the way. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
How's it going, man? How are you liking Madden?
I don't really like it to be honest, but I'm playing it.
Yeah, not a lot of there's man, it's one of those things, man. It's like people either like Madden or they like college football better. Both.
I I don't completely hate it like last year where I can't stand it, don't want to play it, but so far I'm
Well,
not a big fan.
yeah. So if you guys can hear us, let us know. Want to make sure the sounds good. Give us a okay. So it sounds we sound pretty good. I'm reading the chat here. So hopefully we don't echo or anything. I do apologize. This is the first time we did a live stream in quite a bit. Had some issues getting online. OBS has kind of changed over the last year or two, and I'm just trying to get used to it. So, what else is going on, man? We got a really good matchup tonight. I mean, you and I were actually just talking about it before we went live. We've got Jim Jones using the New York Giants, who kind of beat you week one, and then your boy
Yeah.
Maserati using the Kansas City Chiefs in my division. So we got, you and I might be rooting a little differently.
And these guys have a lot of history too. They used to be in the same division for a couple of years. So they know each other really well.
Exactly.
And also they still play the same because it's different, but
I'm reading a chat here. So we got Brent, who's Seahawks. We got our boy T Schmitty, the Diamond League. Give Diamond League a little shout out. They run a Madden League, very similar rule set to ours. We got Franklin in the house, Jordan Coleman, is Cole Stang, and Brent wanted me to give you a message. He said coherent sounds gay like normal. How do you respond to
fuck them.
that? And I think we're having some trouble with Jim Jones getting to the stadium one time. He sent me a message saying he's crying. So we're going to do a little. I don't know. We'll kind of look at both leagues here. So obviously, if you're new to Apex Madden, we run a Apex Madden League, which we've been running since 2020, and we also run a college football league since we've been last year since it came back out. So I know, you and I kind of feel the same about the game. I mean, you and I both kind of prefer college. I think it's just a faster pace. We both kind of prefer that. How are you liking the league right now? I mean, what do you think about the college league?
I think it's going pretty smoothly. I kind of suck because I have no receivers, so anyone who's got good
Now you
corners,
you
it's a
use that you
struggle.
said use that same excuse last year. So what the hell's going on?
I mean, they didn't get any better. I got all the freshmen, but they can't play yet. They're still not better than my bad ones. My
Yeah,
best receiver is an 83, so I'd make do. But by the time I got good receivers, Bryce is gonna be gone.
I know Bryce is going to be going to the. I tell you what, though, I just played my game. I was looking at some of the stats, and that's what I want to kind of go over. I don't know if you got your game up, but I'm pulling college football up. And again, apologize, guys. It sounds like the game is going to take a little longer. Jim Jones is stuck in traffic, so hopefully Roger Goodell doesn't penalize him too much for.
He's
But
got
what I
removed
want
from
to
the
do is I want to
drawing.
kind of go over the league. Obviously, yours truly won season one. And then you and I are going to, do some shows here. We want to go back to our college football show. We want to call some games as well as this as well. But I want to kind of look at some stats here. So if we kind of look at kind of what's going on around the league here, the Heisman Watch is what I want to talk about first. Very interesting. One thing that I can tell you with this college football game is they are not prejudiced against non-quarterbacks because our league, I don't know if you looked at it recently, we have
No.
five guys up for the 2026 Heisman, and not one is a quarterback. I don't know how shocking that is to you, but four of them are running
Very.
backs and one of them is a tight end.
A tight end? Oh my!
Yeah, so Luke Cougs has a tight end here.
I was gonna
Luke
guess Flair,
Reynolds.
but he's not playing tomorrow. I forgot.
Yeah. And then Dylan Edwards from Alabama, Isaac Brown, Ahmad Hardy, and then Rayshon Luke, which I got a chance to play against. He's really good. I really hate that you didn't get to play undisputed, man. He is a really good. You
No, we're
love
gonna
playing him.
play. We found a time. We're playing tomorrow night at 10
Are you
o'clock.
good? Good, good. I will tell you
Yeah.
this. He's very sim. He admitted to me he's like trying to, kind of find his fitting in the league, but very good player, and also,
I figured. He seems just like a good guy.
yeah, and he's not cheesy at all. Like when you play him, you don't feel like anything.
I'll be the judge of that. I haven't played him
Well,
yet. Just
I'm
kidding.
waiting for your excuses for when you get beat by him. So,
No, there
you
ain't
gonna
gonna be
make the Big Ten championship, or who am I gonna play this year?
not me. You're probably gonna play Prime and spank him, even though I'm gonna spank him in a few weeks, but he still won't. I'm probably not gonna make it. Harry Murray lost twice. I think I only won in the Big Ten though. Maybe none. I don't even remember. I lost 2 games though.
Yeah. So I'm reading the comments. Brent, who's Seahawks, says college still scares me. Do all these recruits we get with 86 speed get faster? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They go through the points progression. I like how they do it. They're not as fast, and some of them will, like I think we saw 93 speed as like the fastest or something like that, and I got like a 92
By
in a
far
second.
the fastest I've seen in all my leagues I've done. I like it better, but that's why everyone's manual because everyone wants those 97, 99 with takeoff.
Yeah, and I
Start
mean, if
deep.
you remember last year, man, when the game first came out,
It was
guys were
annoying.
grabbing like 3-star athletes with like 96 throw power and 95 speed, and
First
that
and
was the
second
quarterback.
class, I landed 3 5-star corners. 2 of them with elite dev, and they all had 99 speed.
Yeah,
They set me up for 4 years.
yeah. I mean that's a
Like
nice. I mean, I do like the change. I do think it
I
it
do.
helps with the parity. I mean, speed is more special this year than it was last year, where everybody seemed to have it. But
Death
one thing
matters.
that Colsting said, which actually makes sense. He says speed is important, but not game breaking. Like I agree with him.
That.
I've got a couple
That's the way it
96
should
speed
be.
guys. What's that?
I don't got none of that. I said I agree with that, but
You
I
ain't
don't
got
got
none
none.
of that.
You got takeoff guys with high speed.
Right, and
I
I
don't got
never
none of
used
that.
them. I
But
never used
next
them in
year,
that
all my
aspect.
good receivers that came in last year should be able to play, and I'm about to land my second 5-star receiver at Advance this year. So
Yeah.
I should have some good ones next year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun part about it. I mean, I
Like,
will say that last year it got a little old. Like, just I don't know, it felt monotonous, right? Which still does now, but like the gameplay is kind of to me, it feels better than Madden. I just like that faster. I like when you zip the pass, it gets there quick. It almost gets there quicker than the camera if you
things
watch it.
just seems smooth.
Yeah, just smooth. Like I was rolling around with Dante Moore, did it was a PA rollout, rolled around and just zipped the ball, and it I could just see. I mean, it looked realistic. I could just see the quarterback doing exactly what off his back foot and just zips the ball. I really like that. Not that I don't dislike Madden, it just feels like it's in slow motion to me. Like the passes, like everything seems a lot slower, which I still like it. I still play it, but I think you and I were talking play of
I like the ability system in college too. If they
oh
could
yeah. I
implement
mean,
that into Madden, that'd be great.
what I would like to see um, is, and I apologize, Bucks did not like the last year. What I'd like to see is them move in that direction. Um, so like if you have takeoff, per se, and you got a bronze, you can up, and then it you look at it, bronze plays a lot different than platinum. And I like that instead of Madden's generic, like, well, he's got, an elite route or, it feels more 2K ish, which I think abilities, if you're going to put ability
An
in,
85 overall in elite runs the same type of route as a 95 in elite with 99 short
right,
route or something.
right. So to me, it feels better. I mean, I know everybody's got their
Mm-hmm.
little thing, but,
People are
um,
gonna disagree, but that's how I am as well.
yeah. And everybody feels differently. I mean, I know it's funny. We lost a lot of people in Apex College when Madden came around, and listen, Blair prefers Madden. There's other guys that prefer it, but I think that we're gonna have both right this year. But I
Yeah,
prefer if they fix some of the stuff that was kind of hampering it in the year, which I gotta say, EA has been on top of their updates with both games. I am pretty pleased about that. And you know me, I do not give them kudos all
never.
ever. So I got an update from Jim, and he said it's going to be about 5 more minutes. So hopefully, you guys, just stick around with us. We're going to get everything kicked off soon. Remember, if you are a member of college football or you are a member of Madden, you are going to be in the drawing for the autographed Sauce Gardner jersey and the controller, GameSir controller. So just keep that in mind. Now, I have been asked this question. If you are in both, you do not get put in twice. You were just put in once. So I'll show, like, once we get to the end of the game, don't turn it off once the game's over. We're going to do the drawing. And then, like I said, you just send me your details, like where you live, and I'll mail it out probably Monday or something. So very exciting. We were going to do the same giveaway last year, but we ended up not having Madden. Had a big rant video that not many people were impressed with. But no, we're going to give that away. We like to do this. If you are on the fence about joining Apex Madden, come give us, come join the Discord. I mean, you don't have to say anything. Just kind of see how we operate. We're a bunch of knuckleheads that like to talk shit and just have fun. Couple, you and I met each other. I went to Frank and Muth. He met up with me. Drank some beers, watched some games. I mean, there's a lot of guys in the league that met up, so it's a fun time. If you guys are looking for a stable league that is ran well, you like the rules that we have in place. Definitely check us out. So what are you looking for in tonight's game? I mean, you played both guys, right? I mean, you played Jim Jones week 1. I'm sure you played Maserati a lot. So what are you looking for in this
I
game?
haven't played Miles in a couple of years because neither of us played Madden last year. But I hope Miles slaps him because Jim's in my division. But I think it's gonna be a close game.
I have to say that I hope that Jim, I don't say slaps him because I like Maserati, but I hope he beats him. It's going to be hard to knock off. But, looking at the divisions, I mean, man, there's some really good divisions. My next week game, I'm probably going to get piss beat out of me. I'm playing Tom, so that will be fun. But man, dude? I gotta say, man, I'm excited that Tom and 5 Star are in the same. That is really cool. We're gonna call it one of those games.
Guaranteed. Especially, I remember right after the draft, 5 Stars making a comment how he's not in the same conference anymore. You can never get past him. And then he switches teams, and now here they are again.
Right, right. It's funny because I think a lot of people were pissed when we allowed him to go from who was he before, the Steelers or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I said no. I said no. You can't have that offense.
Oh,
But
I mean, I'm not
you
gonna.
allowed it.
We were letting guys switch around. I'm not. Tom is a
I was.
very good player. Very
Yeah,
good.
I like Tom. I like
Very
Tom,
good.
but he just got gifted a great team.
I mean, yeah,
Fits
but
his style perfect.
yeah,
But also, Franklin get his favorite team. I'm
yeah.
cool with
I mean,
it.
looking
Not one.
around the league, he's
I'll be honest.
obviously he plays his boy Franklin this week. Maybe Franklin knock him off.
Yeah, tomorrow
But
morning, I think.
what's that?
I think it's tomorrow morning.
Okay. We had some really good games so far. So Flair barely won 41-38 against the Falcons. Um, he's 1-2, but he's a good guy. Hopefully he can take over Falcons, take him on, take him up. So obviously Flair's
Yeah.
he's going to be the one out of it. He had Seahawks and the Saints. DJ Mixer almost pulled an upset. It looked like he only lost by 7. So Seahawks is 3-0. Flair is 3.
I'm 0
So I mean,
2.
what's that?
I'm 0 2.
I am 3. So is Jordan. Jordan's 3. Oh, so you got some competition in the NFC, man. I think the
I
AFC
know.
top heavy, but I
I
think the
agree.
NFC is more like
Even
spread
though
out. Like you got a lot of.
I'm probably gonna finish third in the division.
Yeah, I mean, it's man, we got good competition, and that's you and I talked about this. Well, I think I talked to for the. We see a lot of guys that are in our league playing for championships in other leagues. I saw Kimmich; he just won a national championship in another league. Um, who else? I think Cougs. I think he played. He was in a
Taking
national
an X
championship.
Factor.
What's
X
that?
Factor did. X Factor did too, didn't
Okay,
he?
X
Remember
Facto, he won his. Like, there's a lot of guys that are,
that
winning their
that she
leagues. That
beat
tells
for
me
years, Manny last year.
yeah, we have some good competition in here. But checking out, he said he's loading up the stream now, so he's going to be going live. Hopefully, I can pull that. So if like I said, if you want to kind of talk about what you're going to be looking for with this, what do you think? What do you think's going to happen?
It's gonna be a close game. A lot of offense because defense sucks, and Patty's gonna be the difference.
You have any? You want to make a prediction? Hey guys, I want to hear your predictions in the chat. Like, who do you think's going to win? I mean, both
Prediction. I'll give a score. I'll say Miles wins 41-38.
41. We got 41-38.
Yeah.
Hillsing says player beat me 45-42 last second. Field goal to win was a good one. We will be calling them more games, guys. So if you like this and you want one of your games to be called, all I ask is that you give me a couple day notice and tag me in your chat. If it's evenings, it works better. I'll definitely call some more. We plan on calling a lot of games. Obviously, this one is special because we have a giveaway. Excuse me, but we will be calling more games. Hopefully, up yet. Kind of wait to get into the game. So we got some good scores. I like yours. You think it's going to be a big shootout. Seahawks says Jim's going to win 35-24. I think he's going to win 30. Honestly, this was my score. 35-21 is what I thought. But got some good. And that's the nice thing about this game is that either guy can win. It looks like it's being played in New York. So this
It
is
depends what
going to be a
Jim
good game.
does too.
What's
When I
that?
played Jim, he started out with the rookie. I have a brain fart, can't think of his name, but he played him the first half, and he was throwing wild and throwing picks, and then he put in Russell Wilson, and then Wilson was dotted me up the second half, and he came back and won.
That was actually a really good game. What do you think about your team? Like them?
You say? Cut out for a second.
Do you like your team?
Yeah, I like my team. I just suck.
It is.
Yeah,
It is
I
sad.
got some holes. My front seven on defense is absolutely atrocious. Teams have all day. If you can't get pressure, like you're just doomed. So I'm gonna have to score 40 points to win. So I gotta find a way to get pressure without blitzing because I gotta call more stunts. Because anytime I blitz, everyone's just hitting the flat. Like it don't matter what I do, I can't. The Packers guy was good. I couldn't stop him. No matter
Yeah,
what
he
he
is.
did, I
Yeah, he
couldn't
is
stop
good.
him.
But he's got a good team. I mean, one can argue that he's
Yeah, well,
got
he
one of the best
went
teams.
balls to the wall, full practice, missed a couple starters. Everyone's tired, and he still beat me.
That is hilarious. I mean, it happens. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and that's
I
what I
was
think
thinking
is
of
kind of crazy about this is that like this league is like anybody can win this. I mean, I would like if you were to ask me to put all my money, I would. Yeah, this is a good league, man.
definitely. Let's not take the year off again.
I mean, I'll take some out.
Good.
Him here. He is going to be. They're going to be starting the game soon. So let's go ahead. Go live in Meadowland. We are calling the Chiefs and the Giants game. So I'm going to try to turn on the sound here. So we it's like Jim is going to be. So for Jim, what do you think he can do to get it started?
He's got to run Bo more. He was running a bolt, but whatever Bo had the ball, he was breaking 2 to 3 tackles a play. He's an animal. Maybe 85 speed because he hates him, but he's a bowling ball. He's a mini Lynch.
So it looks like he brings it out here. He just puts what it looks like. But it looks like he is going with the retro uniform.
I like him. I do not believe so. I think I was home, wasn't I? I don't remember. But I think he was wearing normal jerseys.
I like these, man. I mean, it's probably the same person. Who's the first person that
Menu narration set to 100.
Who's the first person?
I will turn. What do you guys think? How does it sound out there? Loud? Okay. A couple
Jordan
guys said the
said
game's
too loud. Player says too loud, but nobody cares.
Well, we
Player
can.
says.
Can you guys hear us? Okay. What's it look like now? How's it sound? Loud still?
Let him play. We'll see.
All right. Well, it's first down and 10.
Go to wing. But they're out of pauses, so.
Nice little run to Tracy. Tracy gets out. He gets a first down. I think Jim's going to try to utilize that run. First down. 36. Guys, if you are in the chat, can you let me know how the game sounds now? Is it still too loud? Can you guys hear us okay? All right, there he goes. Nice little comeback route there to his tight end. Gets the first down. Theo Johnson. That's that tight end one on Madden. Nice little young tight end. Fast. All right. Sounds like nice sound. A little bit. I don't know if there's a way to really... Are you in here, Coherent?
Yep.
Play action. Off to Theo Johnson again. Gets the first down. And he is driving down the field. The Chiefs' defense, I think it could be Madden defense. It looks like it's just trying to play this bend but don't break defense.
But wins. Especially in this year's Madden, because defense sucks.
Defense does suck. We're going to hopefully see some stops here, and that's probably for the prediction of both teams. Nice stop there. Maserati with the usering himself.
Yeah, big fill in the gap there.
Enough to drop him back for a loss of 2.
Big fill in the gap there. That was a big run if he didn't fill the gap correctly.
And it looks like he's playing that infamous 4-3 defense that people like to play. Really trying to make sure that he stops that run. Probably going to make Jim Jones pass on him. So here we go. We are 2nd and long. And it's going to be a screen pass to Tracy. Tracy's running. Gets the first down. Gets pushed out. Finally, he's at the 20-yard line. Man, this Giants offense is humming.
Love some screen passes. He hit me with quite a few of those.
Yeah.
But when you got a rookie QB, quick, get the ball out.
It's a great way to build up his confidence, building up his esteem. He's got some really good weapons on this team. He's got obviously one of the best wide receivers, Malik Neighbors. He's got Wan'Dale Robinson and obviously Theo Johnson. So let's see what Dart does here. Comes out in a 2 tight end set. First down, plenty of time. Gets at the flat to Tracy. Tracy's got enough. Almost gets around the corner to get the touchdown, but he gets stopped at the 3-yard line. It's going to bring up 1st and goal at the 3.
And the guy in the flat making first down. There you go.
Comes out in the same formation, shotgun 2 tight end set here. Jackson Dart is going to look at helping them score here. Nice little fake RPO to Neighbors. Neighbors does a spin but gets nowhere. Maserati does a great job of stopping him at the 3-yard line. There was no gain on that play.
Big stop. Big stop there. Neighbors is a beast. More times than not, he's going to make the first guy miss.
Absolutely. And Maserati did a great job of stopping him. He looked like one spin and he's gone. Maserati does play pretty decent defense. He's good at usering. He's going to be tough when it comes to stuff like that. He's also a smart player here. So it looks like they're coming out in a goal line formation. Nice little stretch here, a power option. And look, touchdown. And that's the great white hype there. Cam Scatabo. This is who you were talking about earlier, wasn't it? Didn't you say he was a power back?
He's a bowling ball. He was breaking 2 and 3 tackles every time we touched the ball. I was getting so mad.
Oh,
He was a mini Lynch. That's what I'm calling him.
Giants
not
on
quite
the board first.
Henry.
It's 7-0. We have 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Kansas City is about to get their first possession of the game. Everyone, how does it sound? I can't really turn myself up. I can get closer to the mic, I guess. How do we sound? We need to turn anything up, turn anything down? We need to play some Pat Benatar. What do you guys think? Ooh. And it looks like he had an open lane. If he could have went through there, he may have been gone.
Yeah, he sure could have. So I would kick it deep. I don't like it. I'll give you the ball to 30. I'm not taking my chances.
Yeah, with the new kicking rules, sometimes it is better to just take the
I'll give you the extra 5. Yeah, I'll give you the extra 5 yards.
First down, play action. Mahomes pulls out. Nice throw. Hollywood Brown gets past the 50, mid-point. Hollywood Brown with the first down.
Miles loves them boots. He's one of those who loves to play action on boots, getting his pass run going. He's used to playing with Willis. He's good at that.
And Patrick Mahomes, one of the best quarterbacks when it comes to being able to throw on the run. Perfect dot to Hollywood Brown for the first down. And it looks like they're going to come out in a 4 wide receiver set. Like they're coming out in a pistol. Nice little RPO. Smith Schuster and Jim Jones was there. He still gets 4 yards out of it, but that looked like that could have been a loss.
Both doing a good job in the RPO game. Both of them could have had big gains and they got stopped.
Thank you, Cole Stain. Said the sound is much better. We're going to get it down. This is the first time I've done a broadcast on the new laptop, so we are kind of learning here. So, second down and 6. Nice pass out to the ageless wonder, Kelsey. Kelsey gets down to the 33-yard line, and it's a first down. Both offenses look unstoppable at this point.
Yeah. He was wide open. There's not much you can do. Kelsey's going to catch it in this game 9 times out of 10.
Is this going to be a game of who gets the ball last? Is that what we could be seeing? Or are the punters just going to be sitting on the sidelines the entire game? Are we going to see some? We're going to see some stops here.
Wow, I see it.
Tight end set. Cheat Reich goes in motion. Nice little stretch play, but Jim Jones is ready for it. The rookie out of Penn State, Carter, with the stop for a loss of 3 yards, and it brings up a 2nd and 13 situation here.
Big stuff. He blew that whole left side back.
He blew it up, and you would have thought he brought the blitz in the middle. You thought that outside would have been open, but no, it wasn't. They come out in a pistol formation. And he has some pressure on him, but gets the ball out. Hollywood Brown could not keep a hold of it, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 situation. Great job by Jim Jones, bringing the pressure and also knocking the ball out.
You got to catch that.
Got to catch that if you're Hollywood Brown.
That's job man used to say. You get 2 hands on it, you got to catch it.
Got to catch it. So what does Maserati do here in this 3rd and long situation?
Gets in a field goal range. He
Yeah.
gets.
Something dollar here. Nice little dig route.
Ooh.
And almost spins around for the first down. And it looks like it's going to bring up a 4th and 5, and he's going to kick a field goal. He's going to settle for 3. This probably puts a little bit of thought in his mind that he can stop this Giants offense.
That's probably a play I'd say they know each other a little too well. More times than not, people are going to the edge, and he played him to come back, and he waited, and he spun right into him. Took that to the edge. It was probably a touchdown.
Absolutely. And that brings us about a minute 35 on the clock. Giants up 7-3. This is Alpha and Coherent for Apex Prime Live. Now, if you're Maserati, are you looking? I mean, because both teams have kind of mixed it up. I mean, putting a little bit of that run in there, pass. It's neither one are being predictable. If you're Maserati, what kind of defense are you going to come out and try to play? What are you going to do to stop this Giants offense?
Let's stack the box, bring the pressure. At least for
He's kind of doing that here. Lines up under center, dart, play action. Has a guy wide open. Bellinger, his second tight end, gets the first down and more. Gets about 15 yards on that. That's going to bring up first down on the 39-yard line. Again, the Chiefs have had no answer for this Giants offense thus far in this first quarter.
Yep. It's been pretty much wide open. Huge gap. First down.
Comes out in a trip set. Goes the opposite way. This wide zone run, the opposite way that a lot of guys like to use here. Gets about 3 yards on the carry. Great job of Maserati is slowing that one down. That looks like that could have. There was a pretty big hole there. That looks like that could have went for more yards than what it really.
Wide zone to me is just another name for a stretch. Same play, different name.
Just on the weak side here. He's going to come up under center again. 3 wide receivers. Overthrows his intended receiver, which I think was Wandale Robinson. It does look like that on the right side, those crossing routes were open. He did miss those.
Bumping into each other. That's why I think he overthrew him. It looked like they ran into each other and they slowed down.
It did. And Seahawks says, I have no idea how Jim screens every throw. I will tell you that a big portion of Madden this year is releasing the ball at the correct time. If you get a red throw, you're likely going to overthrow it no matter who you have here. So they have done good work with accuracy.
He went into practice mode after we played because Dart was struggling.
Yeah, and that's kind of the key. If you want to get better at timing your throws, you definitely got to go into practice mode. So
every quarterback's different.
Yeah, whether it be college or Madden here. You bring up 3rd and 7. Maserati really needs to stop here. Lets him go, but there's 2 guys over the middle, and he intercepts it. Simmons, he looks like he has an open field here. He says, get off of me with the stiff arm. Gets down to the 43. He is across. He is on the Giants side of the field now. That's a huge play by Maserati.
He let him have that seam because he knew Simmons with those abilities would jump it. I don't know what his abilities were, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are.
I am very shocked that Jim went with that. He's very smart and methodical passer. I'm surprised he went with that pass.
I'm making that pass.
Fake run there, another RPO, but this goes nowhere. Giants defense swallows it up, and that is the end of the first quarter. And we're at 7-3. Are you kind of shocked at the score right now? Did you think it would be higher?
I mean, they've each only had, or Giants only had 1 or 2 possession, and this is my second. So, yeah, halftime they'll probably be around 20s.
It brings up 2nd and 12. Patrick Mahomes, plenty of time in the pocket, gets it out to Kelsey with this nice little out route, gets it to 3rd and short. Great job on Maserati, not picking up the first down, but making this much more manageable situation. And it's funny, Jim Jones is in the chat and he said, I forced that. He definitely did, but he acknowledges it. Such a great player.
Yep.
He will bounce back from that. So 3rd and 3, and he throws the interception over the middle. And this is, I am not going to even attempt his name, but the safety picked that off, number 37. I am not going to attempt that. But what a great interception. Big play by Jim Jones. He needed that interception, and it looked almost identical to what he did on the other side of the field.
Absolutely. Instead of a seam, it was a post.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you're going over the middle like that. If you do not green the pass, that could easily sail. First down, he comes out in the I formation. Scatabo, the bowling ball, as you put it, he gets a nice little 5-yard chunk. Looked like he didn't really have much of a spot, but like you pointed out earlier, he is a bowling ball, and I think the power that he possesses actually helped him push him a couple yards further.
He bounces off people and he falls forward every single time, I promise you. Maybe Chris Jones might make him go backwards, but that's probably the only player on this team.
Comes out in a 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end set under center. He had that tight end. He had Cody Bellinger coming over the middle wide open, but the pressure got to him, and that brings up 3rd and 5, where we thought these 2 guys were just going to score at will. Both have kind of stepped up on the defensive side.
Maybe that I just don't know how to play defense, I guess. They just don't suck.
And he had that tight end wide open. If he had just another second, he had him at least for 15 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. He's got the trips on the right side there. Plenty of time for Dart. Dart throws a nice little cross route to Neighbors. Neighbor breaks the first tackle, gets to the 34-yard line. That brings up a 1st down, and he is marching.
Time out of that pass, he had a small window. If he threw it at any other time, it's a pick. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that was very ballsy of Jim to make that pass. Plenty of time, shotgun pass, throws it long, and it almost gets, oh man, that could have been intercepted. Hyatt almost brings that down as well. Either guy could have came down with that, but that comes incomplete. That brings up a 2nd and long.
That's the guy over the middle there. That's who I thought he was going to, but he almost had him. Threw that just a hair further, I think. He's still running.
Jim is very good at keeping you honest. He is going to pick his shots, and that was a shot right there. 2nd down. Tracy breaks the first tackle. He has open field. It looks like he's going to be gone. Fulton, can he catch him? He cannot. That's a touchdown for Todd. Tracy, beautiful inside zone up the middle. The defender could not bring him down. In wide open field, he gets the touchdown.
Make one man miss and off to the races. That's the difference with those. Got 2 backs, 1 power, 1 speed. They complement each other well.
Great job by Jim Jones. He's so fun to watch because he utilizes backups. He utilizes his full roster. And like you said, he's using 2 running back system. He's not trying to just cheese with one guy. He's using both guys. And he's using them the way that you would see it on Sunday. He's using, like you said, Tracy is that, fast, elite speed running back, and he's using Scatabo in those like power situations here. So let's see if Maserati, he really does need to get a touchdown here, at least another field goal. But I would have to say, you want to keep up with this Giants offense, you got to score a touchdown here.
Yep, score one quick so that way you get the ball back. I think Giants got the ball first, so Miles gets the ball at half. Score quick, stop, get the ball again, good shape.
And this is a very scary offense that Jim is possessing right here. He does not have a high-rated team, but he does have some weapons on that offense, and he is utilizing everything here. So let's see if Patrick Mahomes can match what Jackson Dart just did. Pacheco runs into his defender. Looked like he had a hole there, and he gets brought down for only 3 yards.
A lot of space out. He looked like he ran his whole line. If he didn't, I don't know if he hit the trigger too early or know what, because we've seen all the open space, but that looked like it was going to be big.
Here we come out in 2nd and 7. Giants come out in a nickel formation while he's trying to spread the ball. He does not have time. He gets sacked by Brian Burns. No, I'm sorry, Nolan Smith. I thought that was Brian Burns. Nolan Smith from the trade from the Eagles. And that brings up a 3rd and 14 situation. Nice little nickel trap blitz there off the edge. 3rd and 14, Mahomes, plenty of time this time. No one to throw to, almost throws an interception, gets taken down by Carter. This rookie has had a heck of a game so far. And this is going to force Maserati to punt here. This is going to be big. If he does not get a stop soon, this could turn into something really, this could get out of hand really quick. Wandale Robinson takes the punt.
There's 2 halves to every game. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Gets to the 39. Great field position for the New York Giants. Let's see what Jim can do on his 4th possession of the game. He has had touchdown, or actually touchdown, interception, touchdown. So he is, and one thing he's been doing is driving the ball every time. Went out in this deuce set. 2 tight ends. Going to pass. And he cuts off the flat. Great job of cutting off the flat by Maserati's user. And if he stayed in that spot, he could have got the interception that went right by him. But great job of cutting off that drag route nonetheless.
That works every single time. When you see the quarterback in trouble, you think the other flat, as soon as you move, the ball goes right where you were. Every time.
This is going to bring up 2nd and 10. He likes utilizing his 2 tight end set. Like they're going to make some changes here. Jackson Dart, plenty of time to throw. Gets it to the out route. Oh, man, if he turned that corner, he could get around that KC defender. He would have got the first down. This does bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Giants. Very huge play for both teams here.
We're not territory.
Now, if he does not get this, is this the type of situation you see Jim Jones going for it?
Absolutely. Late in the 2nd quarter, knowing how the rules don't carry over, I see it. Let's get lost. Uh-oh.
A little bit of...
Maybe he's not.
Oh, he probably doesn't realize. Oh no! And he throws an interception to Fulton. I think the internet issues, because it looked like it kind of lagged there, kind of spiked a bit, and it looked like it kind of threw him off. Very unfortunate for Jim Jones. But
that's the break Maz needed.
That's the break that Maserati needed. You were absolutely correct on that. Let's see if he can capitalize. He is in good field position again. He's going to have to make something of this possession. And that is the 2nd interception of the game for Jackson Dart. And that's Jim was in our chat and he said lag spike. I knew it. I could see it. Very unfortunate.
No. When your QB stands there and don't move, it's a given.
Yep. He's in the pistol formation. Maserati does like this pistol. Looks like he doesn't like what he sees here. Plenty of time. Gets it over the middle. Crossing route to Rashid Rice. Brings up a 2nd and 3. Do you think that he's going to try to work this clock?
Yeah. I'd think he goes all the way down because he gets the ball at half. Even if he gets a field goal, it's only down by 8 points.
Yep, another pistol formation here. Looks like a screen, but he's ready for it. Number 37 breaks it up, and that's the guy I did not want to try to pronounce his name who had the interception earlier. Great job, number 37, of blowing that screen up. And that brings up a 3rd and long for the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see if Mahomes can convert this. Oh, man, he comes unblocked and he gets sacked. And that was Wilkins. He picked up Christian Wilkins in our free agency draft. Kind of crazy. This defensive line is absolutely nuts.
Let me tell you.
I mean, look at this. He comes untouched. I mean, there's nothing you can do if you're Mahomes in that situation. You just got to take the sack, unfortunately. He's got to do a better job of picking up those blitzes.
That was a perfect stunt. I think the other guy sucked them both in.
Yeah.
That's why he went that.
Stunt. Great job.
Yeah, that was a stunt. It was a 4-man rush. That's what you want. That's what I can't get. When you got to be able to get pressure bringing 4.
Gonna punt the ball, and Jim says that safety that I'm struggling with. His first name is Israel. We'll call him that. So apparently he thinks that he's gonna make some more plays. I'm gonna have to pronounce his name. So if he does, we'll just say Israel. Punts out of the end zone, and that's going to bring a 1st and 10 at the 20 Giants defense has stepped up. After that first drive for the Chiefs of getting the field goal, the Giants have completely turned the heat up on this high-power offense. This has been really impressive, Jim, shutting this offense down thus far.
That's smart.
Comes out in that deuce formation again. It looks like they're going to use a timeout. Dart did not like what he sees, or it was Jim that did not like what he saw. Both teams are 2-0. Very important game for both teams here to get started quickly. The Giants are looking really good.
They'll try to put the extra game on the division.
Play action. Jackson Dart rolls out, has a wide open Tracy in the flat, tries a spin around, gets 9 yards, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 1. He has all the time in the world. He has about 2 minutes and 42 seconds. He has 2 timeouts, and he does have the 2-minute warning, so he can play this a little bit more safer. Do you think he's going to play for the touchdown, or do you think he's going to try to just maybe put him up, touchdowns?
Yeah, I definitely think he's going to try and take a shot, try and score.
One thing you got to be careful of. A nice run play. That run play right there looks like a play action. So that was I like that H-back inside zone. And you could tell if you looked at Maserati, he looked like he was kind of playing the pass on that one. Jim's going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning. So we have 2 minutes left in this first half of Week 3, Apex Madden, the New York Giants taking on the Kansas City. Like there was some motion with Neighbors. Plenty of time. Neighbors is open over the middle with the crossing route. Gets all the way down. And he fumbles the ball. Nice stick hit by Maserati. And looks like someone's down there. But, man, that's what he needed at that point.
Great play call. He was so open, but sometimes you got to know when to go out. So now get that extra yard.
Man, Neighbors looked like he probably should have just ran out of bounds. But he wanted a couple extra yards. That the coach is probably going to rip him for. Plenty of time. Throws it out in the flat to Pacheco. Pacheco gets around the defender. Jukes another one. Jukes Israel. Gets down to the 36-yard line. And we have a first down and 10. This looked like it could got out of hand for the Chiefs. One fumble could turn everything around for this offense. Shotgun play. Holmes is making some changes. And he brings a blitz again, but Kelsey wide open over the middle. He gets the first down. They have plenty of time to run this offense. They do have 2 timeouts as well.
Chances are that's the man that's going to get the ball.
Looks like they're in the trips formation. Holmes backs up. Has a guy low. Pacheco cannot hold on to it. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Jim did a great job of cutting off those short crossers.
Came down right at the right time.
2nd and 10, 51 seconds left. Can Mahomes get a touchdown out of this drive? A much-needed one. Runs the ball up the middle. Nice run of Pacheco. Pacheco has open space. Gets down to the 1-yard line. Great play call by Maserati. And a place that you probably thought he was going to pass. And I don't know if Jim did a pass commit on that, but he had a wide open field. Gets all the way down, and the nice thing about this is the clock runs down for the Chiefs.
Really shocked that Jim did not call a timeout, him being at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he only has 2 left. He probably wants to save him. And he stops him. Stops the stretch. It's going to be hard running on this defense, especially this. This is probably the best defensive line in there, especially with adding Wilkins.
Him and the Eagles.
So Kansas City is forced to call a timeout. They have about 19 seconds left on here. And we'll see what he goes with. Looks like he's going to come out in a 2 tight end set again. Comes out in that pistol bunch. Everybody likes to run. Jones is ready. squeezes in the line. And let the play clock run down. But he's going to put a guy in motion. It's going to be that jet sweep. It is to Xavier Worthy, but he gets nothing out of that. And he's going to have. Do you think he's going to let the clock run down and call timeout and just go for the field goal? The way it's looking here. Well, he calls it with 8 seconds.
Let's take one shot to the end zone. You don't like it, he's going to throw it away.
Well, the problem is if he doesn't get this and he gets sacked, he comes away with no points. So I do like the call of trying to at least do one more play, but he cannot take a sack and he cannot throw, obviously throw to the other team. So
he got Mahomes. He's got mobility.
He does. It looks like Lawrence is in the zone. He's got that orange X underneath him. Let's keep an eye out on him. Plenty of time for Mahomes. Mahomes gets it to Kelsey, and he doesn't get in, and that's going to be the half. Oh, man, big stop by Jim Jones and these New York Giants. Boy, this defense has came to play, completely taken you and I off guard. Looked like it was going to be complete offensive game both sides, and here we are with it only being 14-3 at the half. Both defenses are playing pretty well.
No timeouts. You can't throw a pass short of the goal line. It's got to be in
nice
the end zone.
Yeah, that one's tough. It is definitely tough for the Chiefs not getting anything on that. I mean, if they would have at least got a field goal, he would have been down, at least a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And now he's down 11 points to definitely 2 scores here. Looks like Dean's going to line up against Rashid Rice. He may run that ball right up the gut. And he does. Pacheco has open space, but it closes pretty quick. He is able to get 5 yards out of that. One thing I did notice that Jim Jones likes bringing the heat. I don't know if I like that, though, because his cornerbacks are not the best in this game.
You don't got time with the throwing animations.
Yeah. And he has plenty of time there. Kelsey, even though he's 87 years old, he is still making catches. Probably got like 74 speed. But Holmes needs him for consistency. That's what he's got. I'm kind of surprised that Maserati hasn't tried to chuck it downfield to Rice Worthy.
He's really not giving them.
And he gets sacked. Nolan Smith Jr. was not faked out by that play action. And that wasn't even a blitz. This line is phenomenal.
Yeah, this line is insane. He gave me hell.
2nd and 15 puts Mahomes in a bad situation again. Looks like they're blitzing. He does have Rashid Rice. Rashid Rice gets a first down. Air trucks all the way down to the 40-yard line across the Giants midfield. They are in their section now. But this is where Jim has been stepping up his defense. It's probably the 3rd time that the Chiefs have been in this spot where they have not been able to capitalize. So let's see if they can do anything here. And he fakes it, and they bite on the play action, and he's got a guy. He did not loft it enough, but he comes down with the ball. That could have been dangerous, but Rashid Rice, great catch. And the first down, and they are on the 11-yard line, and they are moving.
That play action was so clean, it fooled me.
Yeah, I mean, it fooled everybody on New York. That was a really good play action. It didn't look like he lofted the ball enough, but that was tight coverage by the defender. That was great coverage. It was just, Rashid Rice made a great play there. And it looks like Mahomes is in the zone. And you can see that by the orange X underneath him. Let's see what he does here. Kind of a bad snap. Gets it down to Rashid Rice. Makes it work. Gets to the 4-yard line. That brings up a 2nd and 3. They can still get a first down without having to score a touchdown here. So this is not 2nd and goal. This is 2nd and 3. If they get close enough to the goal line, they're going to have 3 more chances of this.
Yep, just make the right read. If you're in the red zone, you make the wrong one, it's probably a house call.
Yep, got to be careful. Nice thing about it, though, he does not have to worry about the clock at this point.
Nope. Probably kicking himself at half.
2nd and 3. This is kind of a unique pistol formation. Runs up Pacheco. Pacheco has clear space and gets the touchdown. Touchdown, Isaiah Pacheco. And that's going to take as long as he goes for the extra point, that's going to take the lead down the 4. But no, he is going to try to make this a 3-point game. Comes out in the shotgun formation here. Great job, Pacheco, finding that open lane. Plenty of time. And Hollywood Brown does come out with it, and that makes it a 3-point game. The Giants are still up 14-11, but the lead has dwindled. So that stopped right before half. Great score by the Chiefs. One that they needed really badly. And he's got Scatabo returning the kick. Does that kind of surprise you?
No, he did it versus me, and he was bouncing off people. But that was a good decision to go for 2 there because Holmes is in the zone. That's a great time to do it if you're going to do it.
So what does Jim have to do to make sure that he keeps this lead?
Play smart. Start short. Don't take any shots. And
here we go.
Looks
like he's going to take a
right
shot.
There. Bang.
And he gets it intercepted just like you called. Keep it short. Don't go for the shots, and he does. Tranquil goes all the way down and scores the touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead, and they are now up 17-14, and that's before the extra point. Huge mistake by the rookie quarterback. That is his 3rd interception of the game.
Yeah, that was on Jim. That was not the quarterback. That one's a big one.
I do not like that one at all. I'm with you on that. There's a time to go, take your shot, but you've been throwing a lot of play action out there. You've got to be careful with that because at some point the opponent's going to catch up on that, especially a smart user like Maserati. Gadabo gets the ball here. Gets up to the 26-yard line. If you are Jackson Dart, if you're Jim, you are going to start running the ball again. If that's me, I want to get his confidence back up. After a pick 6 like that, you need to establish that run.
Run some RPOs, give him some options.
And you got 2 really good running backs as well. And he's going to pass again. It looked like Neighbors got caught up a little bit, but Theo Johnson makes a little juke move, gets all the way down. What a play by Theo Johnson, and Jim Jones puts the ball back in his rookie quarterback's hands, and he makes the play on a nice drag route. Great play by Theo Johnson. Going to run the ball here, and the defender just pushes him. Nick Bolton, instead of trying to tackle him, he pushes him, and he gets 3 yards out of it. That could have been a no gain on that, but they don't make the play. So, yeah, Jim has definitely got to establish this run. He is doing a great job. He is moving the ball pretty clean, but these mistakes, 3 interceptions, a fumble, it is, in my opinion, Jim should be up at least 3 scores.
Yeah. Yep, mistakes.
They're killing him right now. Dart with plenty of time. Guys, has a wide open tight end. Theo Johnson again. Theo Johnson, if you have him in his fantasy, he is going off. Great job by Jim. Patient in the pocket. The ability to see his tight end over top on the out route. That's such a good play by Theo Johnson to get open.
Right in the honey hole.
They are on the 10-yard line, and the Giants are now moving the ball. They're trying to answer what just happened. If you're just tuning in, Jackson Dart's had a kind of an up-and-down game. He just threw a pick 6, but he's doing a great job of trying to shake that off. Plenty of time. Looks like he's going to run the ball. He's got open air, and he gets the touchdown. Jackson Dart with the rushing touchdown.
They could have thrown it, but you never know with his confidence. Fixby sails that.
Great job by Jackson Dart of seeing. He did have the tight end wide open, but he did see the open space. Nobody was looking for him to run, and he made the touchdown play. So he comes back after that pick 6, shakes it off, to score a touchdown. And now we have a ball game, folks. 21-18, the Giants lead. They take the lead back from the Chiefs. Nice little return by the number 24. Gets him to the 29. Like you pointed out, if you just take the fair catch, you can get up to at least the 30. So both guys think that they can break one off here.
Well, Jim's good at hit stick. He made me fumble on opening kickoff of the season and then laid a hit stick on 3 other times.
Yeah,
He's kicking it short on purpose.
I'm kind of surprised that there was a couple times when he kind of laid the wood on Pacheco. Didn't drop it. So it's the Chiefs. Can they answer? Nice drive last time. They did score before that pick 6, and Mahomes is still in the zone. You know that does make his throw. Oh, and he overthrows Xavier Worthy. It almost looks like Worthy kind of stopped on his route or something, but that did not look good. Great job by Jim Jones. He's playing really good. His corners are playing really good coverage this game.
I think he high pointed that. That's why it sailed high like that. Either high pointed it or he tried to freeform it over top of him and put a little too much on it.
And if you're just tuning in, after the game, we are going to be we're doing a giveaway for everyone that's in Apex College Football and Apex Madden. We're doing a giveaway for a Game Store controller and also an autographed Sauce Gardner jersey given to us by player Yan. First down, he runs it with Pacheco. Pacheco gets a little bit, but looks like there's an injury timeout. Oh, man, that's Hollywood Brown. That's not good.
Yikes.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Looks like they're going to come out in an empty bunch. He's going to have to if I were to guess, he's going to have Kelsey, maybe a pass over the middle or something. 3rd and 7. He has plenty of time. And he throws an interception. I saw that. He actually had that comeback route. And Phillips with the interception and returns it all the way down to the 27. Huge play by Jim Jones and these New York Giants. They are resilient. They have played great defense thus far. Both teams have just completely shit the bed and turned the ball over a continuous amount of times.
Big mistakes ended up being the defensive game and not what we wanted or expected.
There are 7 turnovers in this ball game thus far. Lost play. Bolton's trying to make it. Tracy's trying to hit the corner. Does the nice little spin move. Almost gets a first down. Nice run by Todd Tracy. He has 5 carries for 91 yards. He has been an absolute beast this game.
Yes.
That is definitely the way it is. He's got 294 yards. One play to Scatabo. Scatabo gets hit. I think he tried to hit Sticky, but with a guy like that, you got to do the down towards the legs. First down for Jim Jones. Go. He's on the 12. Pistol formation here. Looks like it's ace. And he gets it to Scatabo. Scatabo has it wide open, and he fumbles the ball. Another fumble by the New York Giants. This has been a turnover fest. That's a second turnover by the New York Giants with fumbling. And it was a hit stick, clean hit stick. He did not give up on that high stick. Nick Bolton comes up with a huge hit.
I'm going to have to start going high more. Oh, my.
That's the 8th turnover between these two teams.
I ain't going to win too many games.
That's the 5th for Jim. Jim has got to be reeling right now. I mean, guys are just not holding on to the balls. I mean, they're shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, he probably could have ran away with this game already, but man, Maserati is resilient. He is not giving up, even in the red zone.
He just laid him out longest yard style and made him shit himself.
Absolutely. First down. Gets it off. That was close to being a safety. Wow, if he did not get that ball off, that could have been bad news for the Chiefs. Great blitz by the Giants. Patrick Mahomes has got to be able to see that. He's got to be able to pick these blitzes up. He is rattled right now. And now he's going to run or look. Oh, and he gets sacked, and they do not say that that is in the end zone. That is at the 1 yard line. In my opinion, I may challenge that if I'm the Giants. That looked like that was in the end zone.
I don't think he'd win it. I've never seen a challenge out on a
They
goal
are
line play
not
like that.
giving Mahomes any time in the pocket. This is not good if you're the Chiefs.
Nope.
Plenty of time for Mahomes. Gets it to Rashid Rice. Rashid Rice. Oh man, it looked like he might get away, but Dean does a great job of pulling him down. Just about 6 yards short.
Big punt. Never expect it.
That's the end of the third quarter. And we have a ball game, folks. This has turned out to be an amazing ball game. I mean, if you are the Kansas City Chiefs, got to be hoping for some, like at least, because they're going to get good field position out of this. Got to be hoping that you can at least limit them to like maybe another turnover. Oh, Wan'Dale Robinson is open field. Great job. Great return by Wan'Dale Robinson, putting the Giants offense in a beautiful situation. They are on the Chiefs' 29-yard line, and they are looking to capitalize on this lead. And man, so they're coming out under center again. I think they got 3 wide receivers on the field. It goes in motion. Play action. Has wide open, and there's a flag on the play. If it's against the Chiefs, oh no, it's against the Giants. That was going to be a touchdown. Neighbors, beautiful catch. Beautiful pass by Jackson Dart, but it's called back because they had a legal man downfield. I thought EA fixed that, but apparently not.
They didn't fix nothing.
That's going to bring up a 1st and 15 for Jim. Nice stretch play, and he looks like he's wide open. He's off to the races. Tracy says, "Get off of me." Gets all the way, gets about 10 yards out of that, puts it into a 2nd and short situation. Great job. Great play call by Jim Jones.
Huge play.
Huge play.
Tracy's tough.
He is definitely tough to bring down. 2nd and short, but he brings the edge blitz, and Tranquil gets the sack. He was the one that comes up with the big interception earlier. Tranquil now with the big sack. That brings up 3rd and 11. And if you're the Chiefs, you want to try to stop the bleeding and limit them to at least a field goal on here.
When tight end goes out for the route and you blitz 6, you get more coming than they can block.
Absolutely. Bart comes out in a shotgun formation. Puts Neighbors in motion. Neighbors looks like he's wide open. He goes to Tracy. Tracy with the 1st down. He gets hit stick, but he keeps a hold of the ball. Huge 1st down by the New York Giants. Great pass. Was that the Texas wheel route or Texas route?
Yeah, it was. He had an out route with the motion though, so it took him away.
Comes up in that bunch. Shotgun. Neighbors off to the races. Nice spin move, and it's a touchdown for Jackson Dart. Get the ball to your playmaker, and that's what they do. Malik Neighbors. Beautiful catch and beautiful run. This puts them up 10 points. Is it over for Maserati, or does he still have a shot at this game?
10 points, 7 minutes, and Patty is your QB. You got time. He's got speed. He could always hit a one-play strike.
Yeah, but what I kind of worry about
needs
Jim Jones'
points.
defensive line is so nasty. They are giving him no time. He has given Mahomes fits this entire game.
Yep. Well, he got to figure it out. He got to figure it out now.
I thought he had it open space. He won't go down. Gets all the way up to the 40-yard line, at least 39. Great return by the Chiefs. They needed that.
Yep, he's got to score a touchdown here. I know it's down by 10 and field goal still it is, but Jim Scatley's going to get a field goal, so you need a touchdown.
All right, well, let's see if Maserati can answer here. Run to Pacheco. Pacheco has the open field, gets all the way down, and they fumble the ball. And the Giants come up with it. Is that challengeable if you are Maserati?
No, sweet automatic challenge. I think he was down. I don't know. Can't tell. I thought he hit.
Well, that's a great play. And look who was in the middle of that. Lorenzo Carter. What a beast that guy is. And they do overturn it. They challenge it. And actually, the field crew looks at it, and they do overturn it. So it's 2nd and 1. Huge break for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I thought he was down when it first happened.
And the clock runs down. It just doesn't seem like there's a big sense of urgency if you're the Chiefs. You've got to get a play out there. We've only got a little over 6 minutes left. Second and 1. Runs the ball. Pacheco gets it. Well, I don't know what he was doing there. He kind of juked backwards or something. He looked like he had like an open field. Probably could have got 3 or 4 more yards at the very least. Probably thought there was a defender coming or something.
Well, the dude ended up getting blocked.
1st and 10. Stretch play. Pacheco, nice run. He's got open field. He could go all the way, and he does. That brings the lead down to 3 points. Great job by the Kansas City Chiefs not to give up on the run.
I'm going to say he was guessing pass on these plays. Expected him to be passing that situation.
Great play call there. Jim Jones with a great play call earlier for the Tracy touchdown. And now this time, Maserati, great play call for Pacheco for the touchdown. Brings the lead down to 3. You brought this up earlier. If Jim gets another field goal, the Chiefs could win it with a touchdown. So this is going to be a huge drive for both teams here. For some reason, he brings the ball out and only gets them to the 21-yard line.
So that's why I felt that drive he had to get a touchdown.
And what do you do if you are the New York Giants? Do you run the ball? Do you play it safe? Or do you try to put it in your weapon's hand? That weapon is Malik Neighbors. Runs the ball. Nice blocking. But Chris Jones, a stud defensive tackle out of Mississippi State with the tackle, eliminating it to only 3 yards. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Right around the side with him. He takes up the whole middle.
Both teams went under center quite a bit. Nice play action fake. Maserati bites on it. Hyatt gets the first down and wisely goes out of bounds there. He probably didn't want to stop the clock, but he probably didn't want to get hit stick. Great job by Jim Jones.
Should have got down.
Smart play call and also smart to run out of bounds. Jordan Ayers is in the chat. What's up, buddy? It's going to bring up 1st and 10. The Giants don't look to be playing it safe. They want to score. They want to put the dagger in here. And they almost sacks Jackson Dart. For some reason, that middle became wide open. But it looks like they did send the blitz. And it did scatter him a little bit, and he had to throw it away. That could have been even more unfortunate if he would have got sacked.
Yeah, he needed a half second longer.
But that also works for the Chiefs because it does stop the clock with an incomplete pass instead of a sack that would make the clock continue to go there. Gets hit off his route a little bit, but gets the ball, gets the first down. Great job by number 88. It looked like for a second he got bumped off his route, which allowed the Chiefs defender to catch up. But man, what a throw. Jim Jones with a dart. No pun intended. To Ford Wheaton. Nice job by Tranquil yet again. This guy has been all over the field. a sack, an interception, and a tackle for loss of yard here. That brings up 2nd and 13. A little under 4 minutes to go. Jackson Dart comes out in a shotgun formation. They're going to pass again, and he makes no mistake about it. Does the comeback route, gets it to Malik Neighbors. Great job, because that defender was right on him.
Stayed in bounds, too. Keeps the clock rolling.
Absolutely. Good point. He stays in bounds. Continues to move this clock. Chiefs does have all 3 of their timeouts left. They may be looking to start to blow them here soon.
Yep, needs to stop here.
Comes out in the shotgun formation again. Both teams have been playing really well as far as like trying to trick the other one. Plenty of time. He throws it long to Hyatt. And oh my goodness, I thought it was intercepted at first. But it goes incomplete. And Giants dodge a bullet there. That could have been bad for Jim. He would have got that interception. Would have got it. He would have a 2 minute, little under 3 minutes, have the ball at the 20. But instead, it goes incomplete. Giants still have the ball, and they just cross midfield here. Run to Tracy. Nice little run. He may be looking to get a little closer. Picking that field goal.
Huge play right here. Huge play coming up.
Yep, huge play. Jordan says tick, tick. That clock. He cannot run it down to a 2 minute warning, but he is close to that. So we'll see if, I would imagine Jim's going to pass in this situation, try to pick up that first down. But the way that these guys are playing, very methodical. He could run the ball as well.
Easily.
Ball down. Oh my goodness, it looks like it could have been intercepted. Malik Neighbors drops it. Yeah, man, another break for the Giants.
When that star let up under the defensive player, I thought he was jumping it.
What do you do here? Do you kick the field goal or do you play it safe and maybe punt it?
I'm kicking it every single time.
Oh man, this meter is a lot harder than it was the year. I'm not really good at it. I probably would punt it.
I'm good at this one, but let me tell you, I'm terrible at punting because
great job. Nails it. Now the lead is 6. 2 minutes to go. This is what you asked for if you are a football fan. If you are an Apex fan, this is what you want to see. The game is in Maserati's hands. Can Jim Jones stop him once again to win the game? Brings it out, has a little bit of room, but gets to the 27 here. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. He still has all 3 timeouts, and he does have the 2 minute warning.
Just got what he wanted. Just got Patty. Just ball in his hands to win the game.
Let's see if Mahomes can have another comeback here, or will Jim Jones' defense be too much for the Kansas City Chiefs? First and 10. Patty Mahomes does oh my goodness. Oh, I thought he was getting away. What a play by the Giants defender.
I think that was worthy, wasn't it?
It was worthy. If he turned that corner, he was gone. Number 5 stopped him. What a great play. Holmes, plenty of time. I knew he was looking at somewhere else. He has to throw it away. Great job of Jim Jones cutting off that route. You could tell he was going with that. It looked like a drag
tag or something in the middle.
This is definitely 4 down territory. Plenty of time, and he throws the interception again, this time again to Israel. Can't say his last name. Great job by the Giants. That could be your ball game. But hold on, folks. Kansas City still has 3 timeouts left, but this looks very dim for their hopes.
Really surprised he was able to pick that. I thought the dude inside position was going to get it no problem.
He has got to be the player of the game. This is the third. I mean, he has been all over the field. Great job of cutting that route off. And Mahomes has struggled all game. He's going to run the ball. Scatterbo cuts back, but they are right there. They stop him, and now they're going to have to use one of those timeouts. That brings up 2nd and 9. If you are Jim Jones, You are going to do as much as you can and put the game back into your defense's hands. But I know how he plays. He wants to win this ball game and he wants to put it away.
No, running it twice and calling a screen pass.
Stretch play. Nice little open lane for Tracy. He gets all the way down 3rd and inches, and Todd Tracy, if they get the first down, that is your ball game. As soon as we get done with the game, we are going to go for the wheels, the spinning wheel. So make sure you guys do not tune away because we are doing the giveaway right after this. If he gets his first down, the game is essentially over for Maserati. Both teams have played fantastic.
Oh, no. I didn't put in Bo.
Letting the clock run all the way down.
Saving
Tick,
himself.
tick.
Couple timeouts. Smart decision. Oh, he's doing it, yeah.
Wise. I don't know if I'd have ran that play that he was going to do, that switch.
I don't.
That's a good way of getting it cut off and like losing yardage on it.
Yeah, I think it's more the fact he didn't have Bo in the game and Tracy inside goal line like that.
Here we go. He's probably going to do that little quarterback sneak up the middle. Can he stop it?
Nope.
And he cannot. That is your ball game, folks.
No,
Maserati, I don't think can stop he can stop the clock here for first and second, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's game.
Great job by both guys, man. That was tough for Maserati. He's got to be second guessing himself. Those post routes, man, you got to throw it perfectly, man. Those guys are just right there waiting. And I think we've seen about 4 interception on a post route.
Yep. If it was on a post, it was the same.
And that is your ball game, folks. The New York Giants pull away and go to 3-0, while the Kansas City Chiefs fall to 2-1. They do have the lead. Actually, that gives the Denver Broncos, the lead in the AFC West now. Great game by both guys. The running game was kind of the difference, in my opinion. Both guys just really, they were able to establish it, but when it came to passing, they would move the ball, man, but big mistakes were made by both guys.
Yep. For a game that I feel defensive is kind of non-existent in a lot of things. They've played well today for these guys.
Absolutely. And we are going to be put up here. Roy, he will go. All right, so let me do. But if you're new here, we got everyone's name on here. All right. So the first drawing that we're going to make is this is going to be for the controller. So we will do the controller first. So if you do win the controller, you are unfortunately not in the drawing for the jersey. So we will, again, this is just random. This is live. I have no idea. You can see here all the names that are in here, everybody but me. Everyone that's either in Madden or Apex College. So we are going to spin the wheel, and this is the person that's going to win the controller. Iguana Dan, you have won the GameSir controller. Great job, buddy. All you have to do, I'll send you a DM after this. You just send me your address, and I'll send you the controller. It's practically brand new. It's in the box, has everything to it. So great job. If I spin this wheel and he wins again, we're going to have to spin it. So great job of that. We're going to do this one more time. And this is going to be the winner of the Sauce Gardner jersey. Who is it, folks?
Anybody but Smurf.
Oh, Chill Pill.
Oh,
Great
shit.
guy. Congratulations, Chill Pill. You have won the autographed Sauce Gardner jersey. Again, send me your address so I can send you it's in a box and everything. I will send it out to you. Great job. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. Any last words before we take off here?
Well, Jim needs to start losing.
I know you're a little salty about that, but
It's not good. I didn't expect to do
you know
much. I
what?
knew he'd do.
You're going to have to be the one to beat him. How about
Yeah,
that?
you ain't wrong. No, probably not. We got Smurf.
Like I said, you're going to have to be the one. But thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to do more of these. Obviously, not the giveaway until next year, but truly appreciate everybody tuning in, being a part of Apex. If you are watching us and you want to be a part of Apex, we have our information. Shoot me a DM and we can send you an invite into the Discord. We do have some openings for Apex College Football. We do have a wait list for Madden. So for Coherent, I am Alpha, and we are out of here. Thanks, guys.